Hello guys and welcome back to Dylan's Little Hobbies, and in today's video we got put on my Santa hat here because Disney just keeps on giving me early Christmas presents. In today's video we got Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 5. Okay guys, if you guys are fans of the Clone Wars or Rebels, no spoilers, go watch this episode because you're going to love it. Hopefully, I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds. Go and watch it. Click off this video. Go and watch it. Then come back when you're done. Because I don't want to spoil you. Because I'm going to come right out of the gate and spoil you. Okay, you done? You ready? You ready? Ahsoka Tano. Dude. Ahsoka Tano. Oh my god. I love Ahsoka Tano. I absolutely love Ahsoka Tano. Man, I can't believe Ahsoka Tano was in this episode. It was so awesome seeing her in live action. This is the first time that's happened in Star Wars. A cartoon character has been brought back to live action. Actually, it's the second time because we had Bo-Katan. A cartoon character being brought back into live action. Ahsoka Tano, man, that was absolutely awesome. Now, I'm going to be reviewing this episode. I have nitpicks. I have very minute, very small nitpicks. They do not take away from my enjoyment of the episode. I absolutely had a blast with the episode. I loved everything about it, but almost everything about it. There are actually quite a few nitpicks that I have, and most of them are about Ahsoka Tano herself, her appearance in The Mandalorian. So, let's just get this negative stuff out of the way, shall we? Okay, so, Ahsoka Tano, if you guys don't know, she is a Togruta, is the name of the species that she is in Star Wars. And Togrutas, when they're older, they grow these head tails, right? They get actually pretty darn long, almost down to their knees sometimes, you know. And when they're young, they have small, I'm gonna call them tentacles, I'm gonna call them head tails. I know what they're actually called, I just don't remember exactly what it was. Maybe someone down in the comments below will tell me, but I do know exactly what they're called. But for the sake of this video, her head tails, her head tentacles, they're usually supposed to be longer when they're older. And, you know, Rosario Dawson, did I pronounce that name right? Who cares? She looks fantastic as Ahsoka. I think the action, the lightsabers, the movement, everything, and the look was darn near perfect. Darn near perfect. Especially the face. She looks like an older Ahsoka Tano in this episode, which is great because Ahsoka Tano should be a little bit older now, you know? And not just by a little bit older, I mean like, not old lady old, but pretty darn old by this point, right? So, Ahsoka Tano, remember, she's a teenager in the Clone Wars. This is long after that, you know? This is long after that. And the biggest nitpick I have is her head tentacles. Her head tentacles should not be this short. They should be longer. Because in Star Wars Rebels, now I know Star Wars Rebels and even the Clone Wars is kind of a designed kind of Star Wars. You know, it's got some sort of special design to it. Nothing lines up correctly. But even then, I feel like maybe her tentacles wouldn't be as long as they were in Star Wars Rebels, but I do think that they should have been much longer, like down to her hip, not just up here. They should be down to her hip. That's just my opinion. I'm talking about her head tails. And another thing from Star Wars Rebels, and this takes place after the Clone Wars, guys. Takes place before the Mandalorian. We see her in this white robe with the staff. She looks super, super awesome. And what happened to the white robe? What happened to the staff? My vision of Ahsoka Tano being older they have almost correctly to my vision. But the tentacles throw me off, man. The head tails, they throw me off, man. They should be longer to me. And I wish she had the white robe. I thought that would be totally awesome. There was a humongous name drop from her. She said, "Where is Thrawn?" in this episode. That is a humongous name drop. There is rumors that there's going to be an Ahsoka Tano show, which should be really a Rebels spin-off where we go and hopefully find Ezra Bridger. Maybe that's what that show is going to be about. And this Ahsoka Tano, maybe she just got rid of the robe, It's not really that big of a deal. Just my vision of her in live action was sort of different. And when it comes to the shorter head tails, I really think it's just because that's what she looked like in the Clone Wars. And not a lot of people have seen Star Wars Rebels. So to put 2 and 2 together so everyone knows that this is Ahsoka Tano, for those of you who haven't seen Rebels, they're like, make the head tails shorter. Make sure people can easily recognize her. And of course, I can easily recognize her as Ahsoka Tano. But, they got the face right. They got the clothing right. I just feel like the head tails should be longer. Nitpick. Very, very stupid nitpick. But it's a nitpick nonetheless. And it doesn't bother me to the point where it takes me out of the show. It's just a small nitpick. But let's talk about the show itself. And then we will, of course, delve into some of the other stuff that I have small nitpicks about. Alright. So, Ahsoka Tano is on this planet that, Mandalorian, Bo-Katan told Mandalorian to go to. She is fighting some guys with the white lightsabers, and for those of you who don't know where those come from, she made them in the Ahsoka novel. She has them in Star Wars Rebels. They are actually white because she undid the bleeding to a red lightsaber. It's really, really awesome. Really, really cool story. And when it comes to the lightsabers, you gotta remember, she tossed her blue ones away in Star Wars Clone Wars. She don't have those anymore. She's got the white ones. So I really do like the fact that we saw her with her white ones, You can't have Ahsoka Tano without the white lightsabers. But here's the thing. They keep calling her a Jedi. And this is where I'm kind of like, this is unnatural to her character, Ahsoka Tano, she kind of gives a look like, no, I'm not a Jedi, but okay, keep calling me a Jedi. She never says, I'm not a Jedi. And I thought, because she does that in Star Wars Rebels, and that's like a huge, big moment for her, I'm very surprised that we never got, I'm no Jedi moment in this, There's plenty of moments where you can see it on her face, where she almost is about to say, stop calling me that. But she never says it. She never says it. I just feel like that's uncharacteristic of her when it comes to the Mandalorian. So, is that kind of a loophole problem in the Mandalorian? Maybe. It doesn't really bother me. But, it's a nitpick. The episode itself was awesome. So she is against this one lady who is in charge of a fort, in charge of a town, and she's terrorizing the town. She, as a Jedi, wants to save the people. Again, she's not a Jedi, but she wants to help the people. And so, they make a deal, come find me and I'll help you and stuff like that. It's all just kind of crazy. Ahsoka Tano runs off, and then we get Mandalorian. He comes into town looking for the Jedi, and that's when this boss lady comes to him and says, hey, I have the staff of Beskar. You want the staff? You want it to help your people out? Yeah, go and kill this Jedi. Unknowingly, he's actually looking for her anyway. So he goes to find her. They actually have a really cool little battle where the lightsaber goes up against the Beskar, and we know this from Star Wars: The Clone Wars, but now we get to see it in real life. Yes, Beskar is able to deflect Star Wars lightsabers. It's just a fact, and that's why at the end the lady is able to hold her own against Ahsoka Tano's lightsabers for about maybe a minute. And it's great that she's not super powerful. She really is, but it's great that they're not like showing her to be super powerful, super crazy either. They're giving everyone a chance to fire. That's just great. It was fantastic. Anyway, Ahsoka Tano sees Baby Yoda and is like, please tell me what the heck is going on here. He tells her and he's like, I need you to train him. She's saying kind of like, no, she doesn't really want to do it. She's not saying exactly why, but she says she'll test him. And so, using the Force, she kind of looks into his mind, see his memories, and they can sort of kind of speak through the Force. Baby Yoda can't talk yet, but they can kind of see each other through the Force and figure out what's going on. We find out Baby Yoda's backstory. It turns out that he was a youngling at the Jedi Temple, but then Order 66 happened. Someone took him from the Jedi Temple to probably save his life. Meanwhile, the Empire has been probably after this thing ever since, because actually Palpatine was wanting to do experiments on Force-sensitive babies. We know this from the Clone Wars, so Baby Yoda could have been just wrapped up into that original idea in the first place, and then the rest of the series goes on. And we know why Grand Moff Gideon, he's not Grand Moff, I keep calling him that. Moff Gideon wants Baby Yoda, so it's really, really interesting. And then, of course, she finds out the story, she tells Mandalorian, and then she actually says, you know what? You two have a great bond. I can't train him. I can't take him away from that great bond. I've seen what that happens to a Jedi. She's seen what that has happened to her master, Anakin Skywalker. Does she know of Luke? I don't know. But she doesn't want to create another Anakin Skywalker. The Mandalorian is like, but you have to. You're a Jedi. I can't handle this thing. And then she's like, good luck with it. She's starting to walk away, and the Mandalorian says, you know what? They ordered me to kill you. I never made a deal with them. Let's work together. Let's beat your opponent, and then you can train Baby Yoda. Why not? They make a deal, and that's how it goes down, right? But again, she never trains him. She never trains him because she's not a Jedi. But it's unclear whether or not she would if he didn't have an attachment with Baby Yoda. I don't think she would because she's not a Jedi. Whatever, they really kind of toy with that. Again, it's very nitpicky, but those are, of course, my thoughts. And that's the episode, basically. I pretty much went through everything. Now, what also happens is the staff, Ahsoka Tano gives him the staff, and he doesn't want to take it because he didn't kill her. But she says, you know what? Yes, but guess what? You're a Mandalorian, and this belongs with the people. So he's got more Beskar. He's got more Beskar. That's cool. That was a cool scene. Now, what also happens is really, really cool. Cool because of what it could lead into, is Ahsoka says, go take the baby to this planet, to this Jedi temple. At the top of the temple, let him use his force powers, and that will send a wave of energy to hopefully find another Jedi to come and train him. There aren't many Jedi left, but maybe one will come to your aid. And that's what she says. And this could lead to Luke Skywalker. Could this be a lead to Luke Skywalker? I think it could be. I think we could see him in season 3. Could be really cool. And of course, they're setting up a lot of stuff with season 2, but not all of it is going to be resolved in this season or the next. It's going to start branching out into these other shows. We're going to have the Ahsoka show, we're going to have Bo-Katan show. It's going to be absolutely awesome, you know? But those are my thoughts. I really did enjoy the episode. I thought it was great. The biggest news that we got is Baby Yoda's name. It's not called Baby Yoda anymore. It's Struggle. So, it's funny. I thought they were going to have another Y name. I mean, Yoda, Yadel, Yogo, Yaga, Yidil, Yodel, Yondel. I don't know. I thought it would have something with a Y. I don't know why. But yeah. And for those of you who think all Baby Yoda species are probably Force sensitive, probably not, guys. Probably not. The galaxy is huge, and I mean, Baby Yoda was at the Jedi Temple, man. They take in Force sensitive babies all the time, so it doesn't mean that one entire species is Force sensitive. I mean, it could be, but I find it highly unlikely. Thank you guys for watching, and sorry if this video was late. I actually had a lot to do this week. It was Thanksgiving. I hung out with my grandma. I actually went Christmas shopping and decorating, and check this out. I bought this Baby Yoda from Disney store, right? Now we know his name, Drogo. And I got a little candy cane for him. That doesn't come with it. I just bought this little candy cane for him. I thought it was cute. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I am out. Let me know what are your thoughts on anything I said in this video in the comments below. I absolutely loved episode 5, and I cannot wait for episode 6. I'm out. Bye.